Sup guys, how we doing? Welcome back to yet another video. Today we take on the mammoth task that is the top 100 NFL players of 2023. We're down to number 43, DEMARIO Davis. A name I recognise, but a face I simply cannot bring to the forefront. I mean, I've seen the name time and time again. It's a bit of alliteration. It always sticks. You know, DEMARIO Davis, Cooper Kupp, even though that isn't the same letter, but it kind of sounds the same. Josh Jacobs, you know, that type of thing, that type of player. Either way, linebacker for the Saints comes in at number 43, and the first thing we're going to do is have a look at his stats. And actually, he's got long hair, doesn't he? He's got some decent dreads going. Outside linebacker, 6'2", 250 odd pounds. Played college football at Arkansas State, aka Arkansas. Well, that was a few years back now. You guys told me well and truly how to say it. He's a veteran, 34, played college football from 2007 to 2011. Got picked up in the third round of the 2012 draft, pick number 77. Went to the Jets from 2012 to 15. Went to the Browns in 16. Went to the Jets again in 2017. And he's been a New Orleans Saint since 2018. And it seems as if ever since he's come to the Saints, that's where his career has really flourished, you could say. Pro Bowler in 2022, three-time second-team All-Pro participant in 2020, 2021, and 2022. First-team All-Pro participant in 2019. So for the last 4 years, he has been playing at the top of his game from the age of 30 to 34, after coming into the league in 2012. Unbelievable. Came in as a linebacker, 4'5'2" for the 40-yard dash, 38.5 inches on the vertical, 10'4" on the broad jump, 32 reps on the bench. That is insane. He weighed in at under 100 kgs, yet he was able to bench press 102 kgs for 32 reps. How? It's times like these, man. I don't want to fucking step foot in the gym ever again. I don't know about you guys, but damn, he's got some God-given genetics. 4'5'2" for the 40-yard dash. And as of the end of the 2022 NFL season, he has a career total of 1,136 tackles, 744 solo, 392 assisted, 36 sacks, 47 passes deflected, 3 interceptions, 3 forced fumbles, 7 fumble recoveries. And I mean, being that he is 34, he's coming to the end of his career. He's still a Saint. As of June 24th, 2022, he signed a 1-year contract extension with the Saints, which would have taken him through that season. Where is he at now? What's he doing? I reckon he's still in negotiations at this point. Okay, DEMARIO Davis, he's still with the Saints, but he missed his second Saints practice with a calf injury. But it doesn't look as if he has signed another deal. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know down in the comment section below, but without further ado, let's get into the video.
Thing I know about him, he'll hit you.
He's like 6'4", 250 pounds of muscle and anger.
Solid.
I'm a huge DEMARIO Davis fan. He's a very big inspiration for me.
Man, he's one of the best leaders I've been around.
It is written, he who humbles himself
there he
will
is.
be exalted. Sir. It starts with a mindset. We already got that mindset.
He who humbles himself
Around.
It is written, he who humbles himself will be exalted.
will be well, let's look that up. It is written, he who humbles himself will be given. He that humbles himself shall be exalted. Sorry, I got to get this, guys.
It's written, he who humbles himself will be exalted.
Will be exalted. Okay, that's a word I've never even heard before. Thanks, DEMARIO. What does exalted mean? Rewarded? In a state of extreme happiness. It had taken her years of infighting to reach her present exalted rank. Okay, so at a high or powerful level, he who is humbled will perform, most probably, at a high or powerful level, whilst also being in a state of extreme happiness. Well,
sir, it starts with a mindset. We already got that mindset. Big team, little me. Yes, sir.
I believe the great...
Big team, little me. Man, that is some powerful shit.
Greatest leadership is just being the example.
You gotta be desperate for a win. You gotta be desperate for that rock. You gotta need it.
More is always going to be caught than taught.
Reload, no.
If you want to learn how to be a linebacker, study DEMARIO Davis. He's missed one game in 10 years.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. It's so just nonchalant. It's just like, yep, that's what I do. I've missed one game in 10 years. Good luck getting it through me. And that one game was indeed in 2016 during his 1-year tenure with the Cleveland Browns.
In 2022, he had a career-high 6.5 sacks and posted a 6th straight season over 100 tackles and double-digit TFLs. So is it any surprise that one word consistently came up among DeMario's peers?
I mean, there's consistency for sure.
Obviously, consistency.
From a consistent standpoint, DeMario, he's been balling.
And linemen have literally said to me, like, yeah, bro, he's physical, like multiple linemen, like.
You better ask your coach don't run that one. Hey, you better ask your coach not to run that one. Because I ain't got no choice.
His intellectual game, too, is an extremely smart player, putting guys in the right position.
They might start on a double team, but I'm shooting my gap.
Like, he's so smart in between the tackles, knowing, a lot of things that's coming before they come.
Goodness gracious, he brings it every single play, and he's smart as hell out there too. He really is. I remember, so we played him this year, and we ran one play in the first half. It's combo block between me and Trent Williams up to the linebacker, and based on his alignment, I was able to get good hands on him and block him. We ran the play in the second half, and he saw the motion.
Okay, so we knew what was coming. Because it was pretty successful, right? They took him out of the game in that first play.
And he saw everything getting out of there, so I couldn't block him. He made a great play. He completely ruined our block. It's annoying to go against guys like that.
I'm going to get this down.
And based on his alignment, I was able to get good hands on him and block him. We ran the play in the second half, and he saw the motion. He saw everything getting out of there, so I couldn't block him. He made a great play. He completely ruined our block. It's annoying to go against guys like that because, hey, just stay with it right there. To make this easy on me, and he doesn't make any play easy on you.
Davis only knows one speed, so you better watch out if you're a top 100
Cameron Jordan and DeMario Davis. What a combination.
teammate trying to rack up stats.
1.5 sacks, 2 tackles for loss. Oh, they gave my half to Double D.
Oh, man.
Sorry, stop it, he hit me. You hit me in the back of the head. I'm tired of linebackers just jumping in.
When they talk about
That's where the stats come into it, Because the thing is, that's where the celebrations come into it. Even after every single blown up play, every single play, it doesn't matter what it is. If you got a tackle, you're going to celebrate because that is indeed on your stat sheet for life. And it's the stats that I enjoy. It's the stats that we all look at, especially post-career. It's all they've got. Plus their entries on the top 100 list.
linebackers who gonna stop the run. I want to be in the top of that conversation. When they talk about linebackers, who the best at stopping tight ends, and I want to be in the top of that conversation. When they talk about inside backers that can get after the quarterback, I want to be in the top of that conversation. And I take a lot of pride in that.
Well-rounded, no doubt. And the last thing we'll do is place this guy right here, DeMario Davis, in a rugby team. Yes, he's 34. Doesn't matter whether you're playing American football or rugby. It's the knowledge that you possess. It's the fact that you've seen pretty much every single play time and time again. You can read the play. You can prepare your body in the right way to combat that said play to the best of your ability, while also being a leader and with a voice that people listen to and respect. So at the end of the day, I don't know if it's because of his dreadlocks. I don't know if it's because of his style of play, but I'm going to place DeMario Davis in the position of 2nd 5/8. There's no way I want him to play in the forwards. I want to see that head of hair go flying when he steps on the inside, steps on the outside, palms these guys off with the ball's in the left hand, palm with the right, stick it to the right, palm with the left, bang off his left, bang off his right, the dreadlocks go flying. It's the next Ma'anonu, in my opinion, although he's a little bit taller and pretty much just as heavy as Ma'anonu. So I'm going to say DeMario Davis would make a killer inside center. And being that he runs a 4.52 40-yard dash, I'm not going to say that he still runs that, but being that he did, can you imagine this guy in his athletic prime, 32 reps on the bench press, which means that, you know, whether he's putting in a tackle or whether he's running with the ball and lowering his shoulder, he is, his, you know, the strength, the tendons, the fucking joints, the muscle mass, everything is to do with explosive strength. 4.52 seconds for the 40-yard dash, 38.5 inches on the vertical, 32 reps on the bench. If that is not one of the most complete athletes we will ever see on this list, then I don't know what is. DeMario Davis, give him the ball, 2 passes off the scrum, crash ball, see what he can do. 4.52 is going to be faster than, you know, a hell of a lot of backs out there, a hell of a lot of rugby players in general. He's not going to have to kick, okay, so I'm going to take that responsibility away from him. If you're in the outside backs, yes, you do have to kick just that little bit more. And you know what the greatest thing about all these defensive players is that, you know, I'm putting onto a rugby team, is that the thing that excites me the most is to theoretically see them run with the ball. But the thing, and fundamentally, you know, what makes them such a great player is the fact that they love putting in hits. So being that the defense is already sorted, and being that the only real unknown and the most exciting part is the offense, like the defense is already sorted. He can do that. He's gotten over 1,000 career tackles, but it's just to see them run with the ball just that once with a bit of space, a bit of a head of steam up, and in this case, head of dreadlocks, would be absolutely amazing. Either way, guys, I'm going down a rabbit hole, and we've got no time to lose. In the next video, we'll look at Kirk Cousins. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you then.